Learn how much a working spouse will collect when they start their railroad retirement. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Highball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara of Highball Advisors, and today we're going to talk about the spouse that's going to keep working, why they collect their spousal annuity in railroad retirement, right? So the employee has retired, started their annuity, and now the spouse wants to continue to work and collect their spousal annuity. So let's just go over the spousal annuity basics. Right, so they're entitled to start their spousal annuity when the employee has started their own annuity, and that's they can start their annuity as early as 60 with no age reductions, assuming the railroader has 30 years of service, or they get started at 62 if they have less than 30 years of service, but there will be an age reduction. All right. Now, Tier 1 portion of the spousal annuity is going to be 50% of the employee's Tier 1. That's the amount they came up with. And Tier 2 is going to be 45% of the Tier 2 portion of the employee annuity. Now, the work deductions is what we're focused on today. So you're getting this annuity amount, but there's going to be work deductions now. So at the end of the day, it's always important to remember that the Railroad Retirement Board or Social Security, either one, they're fine. They don't want you working and collecting any benefits, okay? That's just kind of, and they're going to penalize you for it. That's just kind of the way it is. Or they don't want you earning a lot and collecting. You can have a part-time job, but that's another conversation. So the work deductions heading towards the spouse who's continuing to work is they're going to lose $1 for every $2 earned in the Tier 1 over $23,400. This is in 2025, okay? And that's going to continue on until the year of their full retirement age. Then it goes up to around 66,400, I believe is the number this year for 2025. And then at full retirement age and above, there will be no work deductions for the Tier 1 portion. All right. Now, the Tier 2 portion of the annuity, they have what they call the last previous employer, LPE. So if you are working for an employer, start your spousal annuity and continue to work for that same employer, you're going to lose $1 for every $2 earned up to 50% of your whole Tier 2 amount. All right. And that has no age or like full retirement age. It's just going to continue as long as you continue to work for that last previous employer. So let's go through an example and show you the benefits that we could be talking about. So let's say a spouse is earning $70,000 and the spouse says, I'm going to continue to keep working, right? However, they're going to start their spousal Tier 1 and we'll say, the person had 30 years of service, so we won't put in age reductions. We'll just say. So they're going to get a spousal Tier 1 of $1,500 a month and a spousal Tier 2 of $750 a month, okay? Hey, that's great stuff. Well, hold on. You're making $70,000 a year, and what did I say? They really don't want you working. So you got excess earnings. So $70,000 minus the $23,400, which is from over here, is the annual exclusion amount. That gives you $46,600 here, all right? And we said it's $1 for every $2 earned. So this is the amount that you've earned over the $23,400. So you divide that by 2. That gives you $23,300, all right? And you're getting in $18,000 a year from the spousal Tier 1. So your Tier 1 is going to be 0, all right? So that's the point there, right? Now, on the Tier 2 side, all right, 750 times 12 is $9,000. You have $9,000 divided by 2, right? $1 for every $2 earned. You're now going to get for the year $4,500. And now you're going to get $375 a month is what your spousal annuity is going to be after your work deduction. So you went from $2,250 down to $375 on the spousal annuity. Now, with that being said, okay, if your spouse was an employee with a 60 and 30 and there's no age reductions, you might as well take the money, because if you're a high earner spouse, you're probably going to be looking at Social Security down the road. So you might as well take what you can get right now So that's something to think about. So I hope you found this helpful. These are the topics that I'll cover in my Boarding for Railroad Retirement process. So if you want to think about these issues, reach out to me, schedule a meeting. If you're at or near railroad retirement, I'll go through this to show you what this looks like. All right, please click on the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Share this with other railroaders. Getting some really great feedback from all you people. I really do appreciate that. Until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.